Time for the 49ers Rush Podcast. And here's your host, John Chapman.
What is going on, 49ers faithful? 1 week until training camp is here. But one thing you don't have to wait on, this handsome, amazing, great human being, Wayne Breezy. How are you today, Wayne?
I'm sorry, I made him wait 5 minutes. So my apologies.
Man.
But I'm doing great, man. I'm doing really good, man. I hope you're doing well.
I really am, man. Life's good right now. My son and their football program, he's a freshman, changed schools. And so they've got a pretty big football program, John Muir High School here in Pasadena. And so they were running the hill Saturday morning at 6 a.m. There's a pretty big steep hill. And so they got like the Jerry Rice run the hill thing going on.
6 in the morning?
Yeah. And my son's like buying in, I wasn't sure how he would go. He's always been a gamer. And so, man, things are good. We've got 49ers football on the horizon. I've got high school football, my son on the horizon. I could not be happier right now, man. I'm in a pretty damn good mood. I'm in a good mood.
I can't stop smiling. That's awesome, man. That's real awesome.
So today, I'm excited because we're going to be looking forward. This is going to be our prediction episode, me and Wayne, and we're keeping records so we can go back and shame each other for when we get wrong. But hopefully we can congratulate each other as well when we get them right. We're going through all the superlatives: offensive player of the year, defensive player of the year, offensive rookie of the year, defensive rookie of the year. How many sacks is Nick Bosa going to get? How many touchdowns is the rookie Danny Gray going to get, and many, many other things. And if you guys want to participate, guess what? Throw up in the chat at any time if there's something you're curious about, and hold our feet to the fire. Make sure, it's very easy to go out and say oh, Nick Bosa is going to have a better year. It's a whole nother game to say how many sacks he's going to have. It takes a lot of effort to put into this, but man, Wayne, are you ready for this, man?
I'm ready. Look, I got my sheet over here.
I love it. I sent him the list.
Yeah,
this is fun. And so again, what are we doing? One, this is going to, the whole idea, get you excited for what's to come. And hopefully through this conversation, we can lay out a blueprint of rational expectations. Every single fan base thinks their team's going to win the Super Bowl every year, and that's great. But we're trying to get into the X's and O's and the nuts and bolts of all these things there. I love it. Seeing a lot of fun people in the chat. Shout out to all the hashtag CC people. Countdown crew, baby. Countdown crew. Now, let's start it off. Let's just go. We're going top down. And I'm going to let Wayne go first. I already have my answers typed in, so I'm not, trying to steal from Wayne. I'm sure some of ours were overlap. We haven't seen each other's answers yet. Offensive player of the year.
Woo-wee.
Offensive player of the year. And Wayne, I want you to go first. If you have a dark horse candidate you want to throw in there that, somebody you think might get it. But let's jump in. For the 49ers, obviously, that's what we're doing here. So take it away, my friend.
All right. So offensive player of the year. Now, this is tough, right? Because we got 3 all-pros on the offense.
That's a good feeling. That is a great feeling.
It's a great feeling, but it's hard to pick this daggone award, right? And so, Look, I know a lot of people probably want to go, they're probably like Deebo Samuel. And I'm like, yeah, it's going to be really hard to reproduce what he did again, what he did last year. But you know what, man? I'm gonna go with the big fella. I'm going with Trent Williams, man.
Hard to go wrong, man, with Silverback.
And here's why: he's been the most consistent player, and he's only gotten better. So from the trade, he was already good. Then last year, he goes crazy, 8 behind, but he just goes crazy. He's the best offensive lineman. And so you're probably saying, how can he get better? I can tell you what, man, he's going to get better.
Isn't that crazy? The fact that he could, I'm not big into the Madden rankings because those are video game people.
Understood.
They're not football people.
Understood.
But, he got the 99, first offensive lineman ever to get the 99 perfect rating, which is incredible. And I love the respect that he's getting. I didn't go with Trent Williams, but I want to say this. Trent Williams being offensive player of the year might not be up to what he does. It's what he can get Aaron Banks to do.
There it is.
If Aaron Banks can just have an adequate guard level experience, nobody's hoping for, all pro or Lakin levels. I don't think anybody is. But if he could coach him up and get him just to play adequate, then I love that pick. For me, I think you kind of mocked me a little bit, but that's okay. I still think Debo goes off, but in a different way. I don't think the rushing and the end arounds, which he'll get some of those jet sweeps, whatever else.
Okay.
My thing is this. Debo had 6 receiving touchdowns last year. 6. 3 of those came from Trey Lance. Half his receiving touchdowns came in the 10 quarters that Trey Lance played in.
Good point.
I think we might be able to see some downfield Debo a little bit more. And man, I don't know.
I love it. You can't go wrong with that pick. Listen, I just want Debo to stay Debo. Honestly, I don't want to know what to expect from Deebo Samuel. I didn't expect what we got last year from him, and I don't want to know what to expect from him this year. I just know he needs to go out there and be Deebo. Like, that's it. Can Deebo just be Deebo and add another notch to his belt? You know what, Deebo? So you and Deebo said too earlier, he doesn't really care about these Madden ratings. Right. He just plays 2K. But Mose and I were talking earlier on the show, bro, and didn't Deebo whip Kendrick Bourne behind in some Madden his rookie season, and they were going hard body at Madden?
It matters. It matters. It matters. It matters. It matters.
Okay.
I'm telling you. Amongst the camaraderie, right? Of being around, he hangs out with CD Lamb a lot. He hangs out with all these other, players from South Carolina. It matters. Okay. It matters. You can say it don't matter.
Yeah. Just by the fact that he said that he plays 2K, he doesn't play Madden, that's when I was like, stop capping, bro. It matters. He's an 89. So here's the thing. They're not ranked or rated by, some people like football, but they're not ranked by like football heads. All right. Like the talking heads of football. No. Right. But here's the thing. That guy's going to go out there and play with another chip on the shoulder, because not only does the league not think he's a wide receiver, the non-football heads think he's not a wide receiver either. And so what he's going to do this year, he's going to win Offensive Player of the Year, according to John Chapman. I love it, bro.
Hey, man. We'll see. My dark horse candidate's Kittle.
That's my dark horse. That's my
there
slash.
we go. We got both, because what if it's that mesh point with Trey Lance? We haven't seen it yet, right?
I'm mad you have the same slash I have.
Yeah, we both got the same slash, but man, I love it. All right, next one up, and you guys throw it up in the chat. Your opinions. Let's see this. Defensive Player of the Year moving forward. Now, there's an easy answer, and then there's a dark horse answer. That's okay. But Wayne, as always, you're going first. You're the best. Okay. So throw it up there, man.
So the easy answer, I'm not going with.
Dude, I appreciate that very much. I went easy. I went Bosa.
I'm not mad at you, but he's my dark horse. And I know people are going to be like, what the freak? Listen, Fred Warner is about to go out there and terrorize your neighborhoods on some Thriller stuff. Like, I'm going to tell you right now, y'all complained about Fred Warner's performance last season, and we can say he had a little bit of a downgrade.
Those first 7 games,
yeah, you could say that, But I'm going to tell you something, man. Fred got a different glow. You ever watch the movie The Last Dragon?
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? On repeat.
Does he not have the Bruce Leroy glow right now, bro? I'm telling you right now. Look, I got Fred Warner. Now listen.
I love Busta Rhymes.
Remember he's the Shogun? Yeah, yes. Listen. Nick Bosa is the obvious answer, and I know everybody's going with that, but I'm telling you something right now. Fred Warner is still the captain, the leader on that defense. All right. Now, Fred Warner is my pick. And you know what? I won't even make Nick Bosa my dark horse. Eric Armstead is my dark horse.
Oh, We got the same. We got the same. I went Armstead, my dark horse as well. If you remember
This is crazy.
what Armstead did, week 18, the division, the wild card round, the divisional round, and then even the NFC. His best 4-game stretch of his entire career: 2.5 sacks, 2 sacks, 1.5 sacks. Like, oh my gosh, the dude almost put up 10 sacks in a 4-game span. Like, he was that damn good. He was the most dominant defender. Bosa for sure, but Armstead as well. Against some very quality offensive lines during that stretch as well. So I'm with you there. I did go Bosa. I think I really do believe, one, it's a contract year. That weighs heavy on me all the time. I think Bosa's going to get the biggest contract probably ever. I know there's rumors out there that they've already started negotiating for the contract extension. Trust me here. It's not getting done this year. It's not getting done this year.
It's not.
It makes no sense for Bosa to do so.
I made a crazy joke, right? You ready? So here's how it probably went. Oh, hold on. Where's my phone?
I love this, man. That shirt is fire, by the way. The PlayStation.
Appreciate it, bro. Hey, Nick. Hey, what's up, man? This is John here. Hey, all right. So listen, I want to get these contract negotiations, started. All right. And so I'm gonna throw out a number, and you know what I'm saying. You can just yay or nay. You know what I mean, and we'll take it from there. That's cool. Okay. All right, cool. So now I know where, I want to get you paid, man. I think you're worth just about every freaking penny in the world. If I can rob the reserve, I would go ahead and do it and make sure you get it. But the number that I have you making, and I'm going to give you the yearly figure, and then we could take it from there. All right. And so I have you at, slightly, I would say $25 million per year. All right, Nick.
He hanging up on you, man. There is no way.
Just hang up the phone with me. Nick, you will not hear from Nick until like next year. I can tell you that right now. That's how it's going to go down, bro. Like, that's probably what happened. That was the beginning of the contract negotiations. Now, Nick is already going to make $17.8 million next year. He already signed, you know what I'm saying? They agreed on that, that 5th-year option. So Nick is going to be like, man, listen, you only want to give me $5 more million a year from whatever you. Nah, I'm good.
It's going to be 30 plus, man.
It's going to be 30 plus.
Might even be more.
I
want to see somebody that's going to sign a deal that's a percentage of the cap, that adjusts with the cap. That's what I'm excited about. Will he be one of the first ones? I doubt it, but probably going to be a quarterback if anybody does. But yeah, man. Ooh. Ugh.
Yeah, this is going to be funny. It's going to be fun. I think that's where it is. And right now it's dead. Like, it's dead in the water for right now. Like, it's all about Debo, and you got to figure out a way to get Debo, because let me ask you this question. If the 49ers sign Debo Samuel and they get him to like a nice, decent, not making him the highest paid wide receiver, but a significant amount of money to pay a wide receiver, are they going to have like the record for almost the highest paid players in their positions? Just about
fullback, left tackle,
Jeez.
Wide receiver with Debo. You'll have defensive end with Bosa. You're gonna have middle linebacker with Warner.
Jeez.
And
did you do Trent Williams?
Yeah, left tackle. So, and Kittle 6.
Oh, Kittle, there it is.
Well, now, why can you do that? Here's why you can do that.
Okay.
Because Jimmy's salary's gone. Whether this year not traded, don't care. He's gone next year, no matter what.
Trey on a rookie deal.
Yeah, Trey on a rookie deal. That's the thing. You let Lakin walk. You let DJ Jones walk. You let guys go get paid by somebody else. Mm-hmm. And look, you have 11 draft picks next year to continue to rebuild. And that is one of the things that scares me the most when talking about Drake Greenlaw and Azeez Al-Shire, who I want to keep. But both last year of their deals, I don't think there's a way they can keep both at a non-quote-unquote premium position. Might be able to keep one. Part of me says they're both going to be gone, which breaks my heart because those are two of my favorite players.
I don't feel like they drafted to replace those dudes. I mean, they got some guys in the camp that they can develop. So we shall see. And then how special teams work out if, Gamel and those guys can make the squad. We'll see.
Somebody's got to show. Somebody's got to show.
That's it. And if they show, just like Al-Shaair showed, we didn't know how he was going to be.
Undrafted free agent.
There you go. We'll know. But I think Greenlaw's the guy. I think Greenlaw's the better out of the two, man. So if I'm gonna keep a guy, I would keep Greenlaw. He's better in coverage. I'll leave it at that. He's the guy.
Yeah, I'm with you there, man. I'm pretty big now. We've been doing our player profile breakdowns or whatever, and man, I got to tell you, shout out to Anthony Cruz and Josh, the executive producers doing all the research on that show. What's up, Melissa? She says, been watching the Countdown Juwan Jennings nonstop. That is awesome. I'm really, really glad that you enjoy it. I love Juwan Jennings, but the stories on Aziz and Greenlaw, I mean,
Beautiful.
It was freaking Disney Channel, Hallmark Channel, whatever. Incredible what those two gentlemen have gone through. It's crazy they played the same position. It kind of compete against each other all the time, but man, what they're doing is just freaking unreal.
I tell you what, here's a hot take from me. I think Juwan Jennings leads the 49ers in receiving touchdowns this year.
Ooh, do you want to put a number on that? I want this because I didn't. This isn't on our list. I'm gonna
cap the number at 7.
You think he gets 7? So
7.
You're spreading the wealth, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Juwan Jennings leads 49ers in receiving TDs with 7, says Wayne. Oh,
and that doesn't take away from Brandon Ayuk's. He's probably going to get at least his 5. He's been averaging 5 per season, so he'll probably get his 5. I think Debo would stay around that 6. I think Kittle would stay around 6. And the cool thing about that is Trey Lance is going to probably easily walk into this 30 TD season, yo. That's crazy.
His touchdown rate is really, really high. His interception rate is really, really low. Just on what he did in the 10 quarters. It's a small sample size. But yeah, you're not wrong. People are saying, hey, what about Ayuk? Really? Not branded?
I think, like I said, I think Ayuk is going to have about 5 TDs. I think that's where he's averaging. And I think that's good because you're looking at how the 49ers, like John said a couple of seconds ago, how he's spreading the wealth. But I'm thinking red zone. I think the 49ers are going to be in the red zone a lot. And I think the favorite target, I don't think George Kittle is that good red zone target. He's not the big tight end. He's not the guy. I think you go to the big dude, you throw the daggone ball up in the air, and he goes down and grabs it. And I think he gets a couple of touchdowns where he's dragging people into the end zone. I'm telling you, man, listen, Juwan Jennings is a wide receiver that the 49ers better not let get away because he's going to show up and show out this year.
You know what's crazy, too, is because he got released and then put on the practice squad his rookie year.
I remember this, bro.
Yeah, this is only his second year. So we still have him this year plus 2 more on the sheet.
2 more years.
So that's good news. That's good news. All right, let's get to our next one. This one's one of my favorite awards every year. The Comeback Player of the Year. And the 49ers, sadly, they've been in the bottom 5 of injuries 6 consecutive seasons in a row. So there's always going to be options there. So, Wayne, who is your Comeback Player of the Year for the 2022 49ers?
Oh, this is a tough one because I'm going to go with the guy that may not make this team. I want him to make this team. I think if he makes this team, he's probably one of the best at that position. I like these two. I like those 2 picks. I like Banks. I like the Kinlaw. But I'm going to go with Jason Verrett, man. I think Jason Verrett is a pro. I think he's close to being. He had an all-pro season 2 years ago, right? Yeah. And then he got injured last season. And if he comes back healthy, he looks good, man. I'm looking at him, and he's looking really good out there. I'm going to go with Jason Verrett, bro. I just think, can you imagine having a healthy Verrett along with the rest of the cornerback room that it's going to be crazy. So I'm going with Jason Verrett. I see a lot of people going with Kinlaw. Kinlaw would be my dark horse guy. I think he's the back end guy, but I'm really rooting for Jason Verrett because I want the problem to be in the cornerback room. I want the log jam there. That's where I want my log jam.
I'll say this. I don't know when Verrett gets in. He might even possibly be on the PUP list
at the very beginning.
At the beginning. But once he starts, once he gets in there,
I'm
you're
just
not
saying.
getting him out. You're not getting him out.
I don't like he's taking somebody's spot, bro. Like that's scary. That's how good he is when he's healthy. And y'all know it. Y'all saw Verrett play. They weren't throwing to him. When they did, it was either an interception or an incomplete pass.
He was unreal, man. He's so fun. I just hope he plays. You know, he's never played more than 14 games ever.
I'm okay if he plays 14 games, 13 games, 12 games.
I'm okay if he plays 10.
10 games. Give him the D. He gets the D4 treatment at this point, in my opinion. But I think out there, his injury is not as it's not as harsh as with D Ford. So I think he can give us 10 games. You give me 10 games from Jason Verrett, when you got another lockdown corner. And we still haven't seen Charvarius Ward play, but we know what Jason Verrett can do on this D.
Yeah. And it's awesome. This is a great problem to have, that you have 4 quality outside corners with starting level experience that have done it on a high level. And yeah. We know Ward's going to be one. Emmanuel Mosley probably gets first shot. Then Ambry Thomas and Jason Verrett. My comeback player of the year, I got to go the big man in the middle. Javon Kinlaw, I just think the idea that he was a first-round pick last year was such a mess. The offseason's been crazy. But, man, he looks the part. He's trained the part. He seems really, really motivated and aggressive. And I'm excited to see what he can do. Him and Eric Armstead next to each other in the middle is a dream scenario. They should have done it a few years ago.
Crazy. That's going to be crazy.
I like it. All right, here we go. Now we're going to talk about the rookies, baby. Let's go. Let's go back to the offensive side. Offensive rookie of the year. Now, it's not just drafted guys. Not just drafted guys. Could be undrafted. Who is your pick for offensive?
I know your pick. I know who your pick is.
You go ahead. You go first. All right.
So I mean, I'm gonna go with the fastest rookie. I'm going with Danny Gray. He's got ludicrous speed. Apparently, man, he's got a unique set of skills. I don't know if you watched him throw a bowling ball.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever seen anybody throw a bowling ball. Bro.
He shot putted it, man,
and then threw it for a strike.
Yeah,
now I don't know what type of accuracy that is, but if he can throw a bowling ball, he can probably throw a football. I'm just saying. So look for some trick plays. But I'm going with Danny Gray. I think whatever time he's giving and awarded, from his practicing and his training, whatever he's given, I think he maximizes it. He makes the best out of it, and it's productive. And for that, I think it's going to be Danny Gray.
I love it, man. I'm going running back. I'm going back-to-back running backs, even for my dark horse. I'm going TP.
Okay.
I think TDP is going to take 2 to 3 weeks to solidify that number 2 role. I think weeks 1, 2, and probably 3. I think Jeff Wilson, maybe Hasty if he's there, whatever. We'll just have to. Sermon might get in there. They're going to give him a chance. But TDP is going to come in and he's going to score touchdowns. Like, I don't think that he's going to be anywhere close to the carry numbers that the carry numbers that Elijah Mitchell gets. But in that red zone, I think that's going to be his spot. And my backup, T-Man, my dark horse.
I knew he was coming.
Jordan Mason, baby.
So I knew that pick.
Mason, baby.
Now, I'm glad that you've been breaking down film on Jordan Mason, and I'm hoping he's had, good rookie camp. But training camp's about to start, and the big boys are going to come out. Now, I'm not saying Jordan Mason can't handle or hold his own weight, but he's got to work his way up, man. He's got some work to do, because I can tell you right now, Jeff Wilson is a man's man, and he's going to go out there and he wants that spot. Like, he wants a spot. Jermichael Hasty's no slouch. I know a lot of people saying he's the odd man looking out, but Jordan Mason's got a tree to climb, but I can dig it.
I'll say this, even if Jordan Mason doesn't make the 53, which I'd probably bet against it. I think he's got a shot, but even if he doesn't, that doesn't change my dark horse pick.
Understood.
He might not be somebody that's on the active roster until week 5, 6, 7, but we know 49ers go through running backs. What's up, Nick? I see my good friend Nick.
They do go with running backs. Man. That's my boy right there. They do go through running backs.
I love it. Ooh, seeing some Jason Poe, man. Maybe, I won't be a rookie next year, but I think Poe's still a season out. But yeah, the traded Gray, I love it. Oh, what's up, man? We got Juan Solis in here as well. What's up, Juan? Love this guy, man. He's down with TDP. Yeah, you know me. Oh, Naughty by Nature. I love it.
Yeah, TDP is going to be my dark horse guy.
I like it. All right, here we go. Let's go to the other side. Defensive Rookie of the Year.
So I got 2. Okay, so I'm going with Drake Jackson. Like I said, I think he's going to be, the guy. They're gonna ease him in. They're gonna use him in special situations, and then he's gonna let the 49ers know why they drafted him with their first pick in the second round. All right, so I'm going with Drake Jackson, and then if I gotta pick my dark horse, man, I'm telling you, once Samuel Womack gets acclimated to the speed of the game, bro, that boy is going to show up and show out. So yes, man, that's If You Think You're Lonely Now, Womack right there, man.
Man, I'm with you right there. So is Coach Cruz. That I got the same thing. Drake, I just think sacks, pass rush, that's what kind of does it.
Production,
now,
baby.
Yeah, I will say this, and we where's it at? I think I found. Yeah, here it is. We made this shirt, which I was drafted by the 49ers, and all I got was this red shirt.
That's dope.
Which I love this shirt. If you want this shirt, if you're on our YouTube, it's just south of the description. We got our merch up there. Whatever else, you can check it out. But yeah, I wear that shirt. I like that shirt a lot. Anyway. That I don't design t-shirts. That was the one where I was like, okay, I got to have this shirt made. It's very important to me. And Sin, she says, where's the Debo deal? We did this last episode. I think my prediction was August 2nd. Yours was the 8th.
August
Is that
8th.
right?
Yeah. And if people are like, why are you picking August 8th? Look, so my anniversary is the 6th.
Okay.
I already DM'd Debo. Now, I don't know if he checked it. Yeah, and I said, Debo, listen, man, I'm going to be away in the Cape. There's probably not really good internet connection. Can you please wait to the 8th? And so I think he's going to do me a solid, man. You know what I'm saying? I think Debo's going to do me a solid.
I like that.
The 8th. It's going to be that Monday.
I like it. Nick, he says, which rookie do you anticipate getting the most snaps? I'd say Samuel Womack when the season's all said and done. Maybe TDP. Along those lines, perhaps, but I don't know. What do you say? Most snaps?
Yeah, I think it's going to end up being a defensive player more than an offensive player. I think with the offense, the reason why it's harder to get these guys in there is because if it ain't broke, you don't want to fix it. So a lot of snaps are going to be limited. Because I love Spencer Burford. I want him in this offense, but I think again they drafted linemen a year out. Can we send these offensive linemen those red shirts? You know what I'm saying? Because that's what the 49ers do, especially on the offense position. They kind of redshirt them on the defense, but it's easier to pick up. They're just waiting for them guys to get those reps in. The good thing is no one sat out because of COVID last season in college football. So these guys are going to get out there and they're going to get a fresh start with this training camp. But I think it's going to be Womack because he is going to be inside, outside, inside. He's going to get snaps. And if he's productive, like the way we feel like he's going to be, he ain't coming off the field, which means nothing. Which means Dunkin' Donuts is going to probably be a reserve at some point.
I love it. Yeah, there you go. Oh, what's up, Juan? Appreciate the gift. He says, give another one away, brother. All right. So here is the question for a free 49ers Rush t-shirt. We've given away too much stuff lately, but that's okay. I freaking love it, man. If you for this shirt, here's the question. The first one that comes across my feed that gets this question correct. Understand the order is different. I'm going across my feed, so your feed might be a different order than mine. Here's the question. How many days until the 49ers and Bears game? The first one that throws that up correctly in the chat, I will get this shirt for you. Compliments of the beautiful Juan Solis. Now, if you're checking out these shirts in our merch department, understand these are not cheap cotton whatever. I did the highest priced premium one because once I wash a shirt,
it shrinks.
I get pissed off and it shrinks. I'm a big dude. And I don't want that. If I buy a shirt, I want it to last. So how many days until the 49ers versus Bears kickoff? First one that throws that up in the chat gets it correct. Still not seeing it. I see it, Coach Cruz. It's not working, buddy. You close. We got a lot of people, one number on each side, but I still have not seen the number. We'll see here, man. We'll have to see which one gets thrown in there. Now, next question, as they keep going, once it gets updated, it is not 54, gentlemen and ladies. There it is. There's our winner. It is not 54. Right here, I will share it. Here is the countdown. 53 days. Yep. Our winner is going to be 49ers Media. What's up? Congratulations. We'll get that shirt sent out to you. You need to reach out to me, 49ers Rush Podcast at gmail.com or on Twitter at JL_Chapman. We will front that bill. Man, look how long. We're so close. We're
close, bro.
7 days from training camp, 53 days from the regular season. We're less than a month from the preseason games getting started. So fun. So fun. So freaking fun. I'm very, very happy right now.
Congrats, Media.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. So here we go. Let's go to our next one. All right, Nick Bosa. Nick Bosa time. How many sacks will Nick Bosa get in 2022? He had 15 and a half last year, which was 4th best in the NFL. What do you got him at this year? Over, under? Is he staying the same?
I got him over.
Contract year.
I got him over. And I think if I have to put a number, it's going to be 19 and a half.
Oh, 19.5 for the Waynters. I got him at 16 and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Last year was incredible.
Should have had 20 last year, but
yeah, he should have had 20. He had a lot of holding calls and whatever else. But
see, that's why I think he clips that number. He doesn't break Strahan's record, and he doesn't have to. No. But I think he's going to be more productive. You got to think, man, he knows what they did to him last year, John. He knows that he was triple teamed. He knows that the refs weren't calling stuff. And I think the refs are going to get sacked too. So I can tell you right now, he's going to end up with 19 and a half sacks. He's going to be close to that 20 number.
I hope you're right. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. All right, let's go to the rookie. Drake Jackson, who's probably going to be spot duty early on. I said I don't think it's come out yet. Maybe it did. I did a Drake Jackson breakdown for our player profiles today, and I put 6.5 sacks for Drake Jackson. So the rookie, how many sacks do you think that he gets his rookie year?
See, I have him at 7. And I know that's probably a lot because you're like 7 for him, 20 something for him. Listen, the 49ers had a lot of sacks, total sacks last year. So now you're adding in a guy that you're telling, his specialty is sacking the quarterback. Like that's his gift. And so he's going to develop the other things that the other tools he needs to be as a speed rusher, or edge rusher, however they want to use him. Notice how the 49ers, you can't really determine if Nick is a speed rusher or a power rusher or whatever. They're going to do the same thing with Drake. Now, Drake has the speed on the outside, so I'm going to go with 7. I see a lot of people going 4, 5.5, 3. They think it's going to be live. Some people going 11. I got it. I got him at 7, though. I think this is going to be a good rookie season for him, and then he's going to build on it.
Man, if you look at the rookie sack numbers from last year, Parsons had 13, which was unbelievable. Jalen Phillips 8.5, Azeez Ojulari 8, Owe 5, Kwity Paye 4, Rizzo 4, Joe Tryon 4. All those were first round picks except for Azeez. Mm-hmm. So that would have put him 4th last year. But again, Azeez, I think, was pick 50, if I'm not mistaken. Mm-hmm. So he's 61, right? So it would be impressive. It would be really impressive. Marco says it's a good number. I'm with him. I'm going to stick with him. I agree with what he says. All right. Very, very good. Next one. Here we go. Debo receiving touchdowns. He had 6 in 2021. I got him getting 10 double-digit receiving touchdowns. Wayne, what are you going?
Yeah, I'm a little different. But I do want him to get double digits. I already said that Jawan Jennings was going to lead with 7. So I think he stays at the 6 in receiving. What's going on, Perk Dog? I think he stays there, and I'm okay with it. Debo is I guess I said I want Debo to continue making plays. I think that's what it is. So I'm going to stay at that number 6. I don't think that's low for him, especially if his yardage is high and he's being productive in other ways. And y'all keep thinking Debo is not going to run the ball. And I think that's going to be still part of his game plan. I think, he was just playing mind games with us, or squid games, or whatever you want to call it. But I can tell you right now, I think the number is going to it's going to stay right at that 6.
I like it. I like it. All right, here we go. Danny Gray receiving touchdowns. Again, it's just regular season. I got him at 4. I got him at 4 receiving touchdowns.
That's what I
I
have
think
him at.
2 of them are going to be 40-yard plus.
Yep.
To
the
you got
house.
4 as well?
I got 4 as well when it comes to Danny Gray.
Okay, here we go. Defense. Let's flip to the defensive side of the ball. Probably one of the worst areas for the 49ers. Defensive interceptions. Last year, they ranked 26th out of 32 teams with only 9 interceptions. Where do they go this year? Can they get some more? I don't know. The corners they brought in, even Charvarius Ward, he's not an interception guy.
Yeah, I don't think that's their game, man. I think their game is keeping things in front of them, forcing quarterback, I think their game is pass rush. I don't think their thing is a sack, but you know what? I think they get to 10. How about that?
Ooh,
I think they get to 10.
I got 13.
Okay.
So 13, that's closer to the league average, not as far below. This one, okay, this was a question that was asked by my good friend at Nick Moves ATX. He's an Austin guy. I love Austin. He asked me this. He said, how many guys get claimed by other teams from the 49ers at roster cutdown? Yeah, I cheated. I said 2 will get traded, 5 will get claimed. So 7 was my number. You can adjust that. However, I don't even think I sent this one to you. I added it.
I've seen it.
So
I think I've seen this tweet. I didn't know what it was in reference to, but I think I've seen this. 2 will get traded. Yeah. I have 2 guys getting traded. One on offense and one on defense.
Ooh, I like this specifics.
All right.
Traded.
Yep. And then as far as guys getting claimed, yeah, man, there's gonna be some defensive edge guys that are going to get picked up. What do you want? It's going to be that. And so if you want to know who my trade guys are, stick around, man. I'll save that for another show. But I think 2 guys are going to get traded. Yeah.
And if we want to catch that show, just for everybody, I appreciate all the interaction today, man. This is fun. You can tell we're getting close because people are.
Yes.
The energy's high, man. Appreciate everybody in the chat participating. This is incredible. We're all about building community and having fun. So thank you for that. So Wayne, we got 1 or 2 more questions, but before we do that, can you let us know some of the shows you got planned this week that we can catch?
Sure. All right. So tonight at around 9:30 p.m. I'll be on the
Eastern
Nothing But
time,
Niners
right?
show.
That's
Eastern. Everything's Eastern time when it comes to Wayne Breezy. So I'm gonna put that disclaimer out there. But yes, around 9:30 Eastern time will be on Nothing But Niners. And then on Thursday, 11:30 a.m. Eastern time, we'll be doing the Wayne Breezy show. The Nitty Gritty Niners show is every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's where you're gonna get the 4. I call us the 4 horsemen. You're gonna get the crew. You're gonna get Peachy. You're gonna get Mose. You're gonna get Fair and myself. Awesome people, and we just go at it. And then come, I'd say sometime in August, the Wayne Breezy show will be daily, 5 days a week at 11:30 Eastern Standard Time, and it's going to be awesome.
That's what the people freaking need, man. Start your day off with positivity, knowledge. Man, I love it, man. I like how we're doing this journey together in this like weird way. We both went from teaching to this, and it's going to be incredible.
Did it hit you yet that you're not going back to? It didn't hit me yet, but I keep getting these emails like they didn't cut my email off yet.
They cut mine.
They did.
They cut mine quick.
They cut mine
quick.
And I'm like, should I just take it off my phone or should I just leave it? And I want to see if they're talking junk about me, so I got to keep it on my phone. And then I'm getting the teacher text message, group text. They haven't removed me from the group yet, so I'm just like, oh man, So it is what it is. It hasn't hit me yet though.
Quick, they're smart, man. I get sassy in those chats. So they were happy to get rid of me. Speaking of which, this Sunday, the 24th, we've got our Jerry Rice Tier Zoom Hangout, which I'm so pumped about. The last meeting we got before training camp. We're going to be going over training camp battles. We're going to be going over the best win of the 49ers, which we just finished that series. Now it's a new Zoom link because I was on my school one, and Wade's the one that reminded because they cut my Zoom too. So I had to pay the premium for Zoom. But anyway, head over to patreon.com /49ers Rush podcast. You want to check it out. And if you haven't checked it out yet, here's the deal. Go sign up, come to the meeting, hang out, talk. You don't like it, I'll reimburse you 100%, no questions asked.
That's what's
support
up.
the show. support people like Wayne and I, because this is not easy making that adjustment, but we believe in it. We believe in the community. Did I miss some good comments?
No, I'll just read it. Coach Cruz, he said, I'm like coffee. It wakes him up in the morning. Because you guys are on the West Coast, so I forget that it really is morning. And I'm going into, high noon, like by the time I go. Speaking of high noon, I'm going to try to get us an endorsement for high noon. I love high noons. I don't know what it is about the high noons. They're so good. Like, they're just really good. It's like drinking soda water. Go ahead.
There you go. My wife's real big into that stuff. Okay, couple more things. One last question, really. And this one's going to hurt. And I hate that I ended on this, but I think it's important. Where does Demeco Ryans go for 2023?
That's tough, bro.
And you could say 49ers. I don't think that's where he's going to stay, though, because I think 49ers are going to have a top 5 defense this year.
All right, so let's do this together. Let's touch and agree. Let's both you and I pick the same team, and we're going to do it like this. Who do we think is going to be the worst team in the NFL next year?
Okay. Oh.
So let's go through the conference. I think the AFC East is going to be pretty solid. Salah's not going anywhere. Buffalo's coach is not going anywhere. Could he possibly end in New York with the Giants?
No, they just got Dayball and all that stuff. They're staying. All right, they're staying. So, did you see Eddie Goldman? Retired before he signed with the Falcons like a month ago, and he just retired
before camp even started.
Yeah, he's like, I ain't playing for this team, man. So I think Atlanta, even though they got their coach, I don't think they're going through a change yet, but I think they're going to be one of the worst teams. Carolina, they're probably getting a new coach as they got Baker Mayfield. He ain't going to do it.
No, I wouldn't want him to go there, though.
I don't want him to go there either.
I would veto that signing because he wouldn't be set up. I mean, it's not like Saleh was able to pick his quarterback. You know what I'm saying? He would inherit Baker. Darnold would be gone. That would be good. But he would inherit Baker Mayfield.
It's a 1-year deal for Baker, too.
Oh, it's only 1 year?
Yeah.
Oh, so then he might go there and start some things over.
Yeah, first-round pick. I mean, so he might be the number 1 overall pick. And there's going to be some
touch and agree on Carolina, maybe?
No.
No.
I hated doing this. And this breaks my heart.
He's not going
Seahawks.
See now I'm leaving, bro. There's no way.
It makes too much sense. It makes too much sense.
There's no way. Pete Carroll isn't done yet.
He's 95 years old.
He's 94. Right. But he's not done, bro. Like they just sold the team, bro. And Carroll's gonna get another shot. Like they're gonna get look.
I'm just saying. It's not a popular take. I get that, but I think it is a strong possibility. I really, really do.
Look at Marcos. Don't put that out there, Ricky Bobby.
I'm not trying to piss people off. I'm just being real. I think that's the most logical place for him to go to. And I hate it, and I don't want it to happen. But
who's the coach for the rate? Oh, Josh McDaniel. Yeah.
They paid him a lot of money.
Yeah,
there's not a lot of clear spots.
No, I'm trying to think of a.
There's Jacksonville, no. Houston, maybe. They kind of set it up as a almost 1-year deal. Would you want to go there? I don't know.
I don't think Ron Rivera is going anywhere in Washington, guys. I think
Jets, no. Miami, no. New England, no. Buffalo, no.
No.
Nowhere in the NFC East. Maybe Dallas, but still no.
Nah. Sean McVay is going to be there for a little while.
Chicago just got their new change. They're not going to change. Detroit's not changing. Saints aren't changing. Carolina, that one's cool.
Wherever I could tell you this: wherever he goes, so does Al-Shaair, and so yeah.
I don't like it.
No.
I don't like it.
Get them guys out the West. I tell you that.
I'm mad at myself.
Hey, but at least you get a draft pick.
Yeah. Oh, we're getting a third. We're getting 2/3. We'll get 2/3 for him.
Hey, man. Hey, he can go wherever we want if we get some draft picks.
Yeah, Seattle. Like, I love Demeco. Everybody loves Demeco. He's incredible. I love that guy. But let's just be real, man. Like,
his turnaround was too fast, bro.
It was super fast. He deserves to be a head coach. I would love to have him. But even if he goes to Seattle is so far gone. That's why I don't want it to happen. One, I don't want him to go there because I want to root for him.
Right.
2, I want him to go somewhere to be successful.
Correct. That's
You're
why
not going to be successful there.
I'm going with Carolina. I thought we could touch and agree on this. I'm gonna go with Carolina. I think that would be the best fit for him. I think he can get himself a quarterback if he can land that number 1 pick, and he grabbed that kid he can get the kid from Alabama or what. Look, I like Carolina.
I do too. I'm excited. All right. That's going to do it for us today. The John and Wayne Show. Hopefully you guys had a good time. Appreciate everybody and just being so active, man, in the chat. That was a lot of fun. We will be back next Tuesday. Next Tuesday is rookie report trading, or no, all the players report.
All the players report.
Are we going early again next Tuesday as well?
Yep. Okay. I think that'll be my last Tuesday. I think in August we can go pretty much regular time.
I love it, man. Freaking awesome. All right, Wayne, anything before we jump out of here? Last words, my friend?
I love you.
Right there with it. All right, guys, as always, stay strong, faithful.